All right, I'm gonna do video number 3, and turn my strapping young lad down. Okay, so we're looking at a Enchi, Ferno, Lucifer, Fader. Is it Super Fader? I don't really know. But I'm kind of looking at ball pythons a little bit differently as I'm really starting to pile on the different genes. Kind of getting a little less worried about the exact, detail of all the genes. Is this being represented, is this not? And I'm really just kind of, enjoying the visual look of the animal. And this does classic what Super Fader does in many cases. So if I look at a more extreme Super Fader version, when you super pastel that, you get this obliteration. And this, you'll see the little bits of you got this melanin where the whole background is diffusing, so you see that kind of just going away. But it's really interesting. If you look at the head remains dark, but then the body is basically blushing out. So let's look at something a little different. This is like a Tofino GHI, and these are tricky when they're first born to tell. Oh, is that a Tofino? Blah blah blah. You'll have the classic, this weird noise on the side from the GHI, and that could be a kind of pretty looking snake. Obviously it's a pretty looking snake, but when it gets older, you really get like this, the yellow patterns like floating on this purpley blue background. Right, little guy? Here's a snake. I can't absolutely tell you exactly what it is. It's gonna crawl away. I've never said that ball pythons are incredibly intelligent. Sometimes they just do very spastic things, and they get something in their mind and they just spaz out. But this is quite likely super stripe, hidden gene woma, pastel, Enchi, pin. So that does some really, really cool stuff. Just gotta find out where stuff goes. I'll put it back in there for right now. Empty. Here's a nice little super Enchi orange dream pastel yellow belly. That's really nice. I love the heads. I'm making all sorts of animals with cool head patterns and stuff like that, which is, I kind of like, I target that. That's like something I'm literally trying to make. So as I put away these snakes, these other guys are getting away on me. Okay, so how about we do this? The snake's being grumpy. That's odium, and when it was smaller, it was like literally we're looking at this green color, but this snake is still awesome. So this is pretty much, we got a lot of stuff on this. We got Lucifer, hidden gene woma, Mojave, Enchi, odium. Very, very pretty snake. Keep throwing some pretty snakes there. I like this. I like that, the flecking, the granite with the melanin. If anybody likes things like that, you want to make like super infernos with pinstripe. You start getting all sorts of weird things. But when you start adding the fader stuff, you'll get where just the melanin, it's almost like it's peeling off. I actually think about snakes patterning is almost like in layers, and there could be 100 layers that, or 1,000, whatever it takes to make up the look of this animal. But as we play around with the different genes, it's almost like somebody took off the layers right down here that would put melanin on there. You'd see it here, but you don't see it here, and what we'd end up seeing is almost like this bluey purple kind of thing, and that's kind of cool. I'm just looking through my racks and begging my snakes not to move. Don't move! Maybe the snake won't move. So that's like Inferno spot nose, Super Inferno spot nose. That's really pretty. I think this snake, yeah, the snake, she just shed. Really busy, really nice. I like that a lot. How about something that's a little less dramatic? So this is actually a bumblebee shatter. So this is a pastel spider shatter. And the shatter is a super frustrating gene, to say the least, because a lot of times you get this little indication and you get that. But when you just get lucky and hit the odds, and I do mean it's like a roll of the dice. Often you do shatter and you get like nothing. So you can do an awesome breeding and then you just like, I missed out completely. But you get these little smudges. But I think I continue with it because I do want to make that cool looking snake. And so I'll keep playing with it. Here's something a little more dramatic. That's a Spider Fire Orange Dream Calico. That's nice. I'm just looking. Can I find anything? Trying to find something nice. So if you kind of lose the fire, you start getting more noise. So the fire and Lucifer and any lightning gene are kind of critical to get that look that we want. But certainly pretty. This is Axanthic Killer Bee Coral Glow. I like that a lot. That's a nice look to it. So that's Super Pastel Spider, the Recessive, Axanthic, and then Coral Glow. So there's a lot of stuff on that. But, you know, it's really, I like to see it all. So I like all sorts of different variations. And you know, what's cool about, obviously, all of us that like ball pythons, what is not remarkable to one person could be incredibly remarkable to somebody else. I tend to go for real contrast. I like minimalized patterning and stuff like that. I mean, I think for a long time I dreamed, you know, snakes like that. Just that, you know, the yellow snake with minimal pattern. Well, then now I'm making it. So now what can I do to that thing to make it look really cool? So we'll see. All right, I better shut this down before I get bitten and cry. All right, say goodbye.